Hi, Real Hades here again. Time to let you know all about me. Time to go unscripted and let the real Hades stand up. Sorry, the fans asked me to do that. I'm going to just move on from there. My real name is David Becker. I'm 362 months young, or 30 years and change old, whichever format's easier for you to understand. I was born and raised in Las Vegas, Nevada, and lived here my entire life, outside of a few years going to college. Which, speaking of, I have been asked a few times and questioned on here about my actual degree. I really do have a game software development degree. I'd show you and all that stuff, but right now it's framed in my office. While I do have the degree, I've still yet to be able to use it. Currently, I am just a web programmer for one of the largest news distributors in the country. An amazing job with amazing benefits that I'd actually be willing to give up just to pursue the dream that I've had of becoming a game software designer. Now that's dedication. At least I think so. Speaking of dedication, before I move on to all the fun facts about me and everything, I am so dedicated to the franchise set up by Santa Monica, God of War for all that, who aren't in the know, but still trying out here. But I actually tried out and was actually on The Last Titan Standing, which was a show all about God of War 3, back before the game was about to come out. Didn't win the whole show, but I was one of the few who gave 100% as a fan and a gamer. If you actually watched it, you'll see me, be the first person to actually step forward when they go, "We're going to shave your head now," and everybody else just kind of hesitated. So, look at that dedication. Just saying. Also worth noting, because I know it's in the rules and everything, technically I'm on HBO's Cat House reality TV show. I was working there at the time as a web programmer. I'm only in the background, moving around and everything during filming because couldn't stop the job. It's both web programming and IT, so if you look at it closely, you can see me in the background a few times. I think one time at the bar. Thought it was worth mentioning because it's in the rules that was put forth by the tester site. Now, if you haven't actually read my bio or blogs on here, or you've yet to see the pleasure of how opinionated and open-minded I am to this mudball. If there's one thing I detest, it is ignorance for the sake of ignorance, or being uneducated due to apathy or due to somebody else's ignorance. It is why I'm a follower of the Socratic teaching method. Humans keep information so much better if they feel they found the answer themselves and not told. Or at least that's how I found it. But anyways, now for fan questions. First, I'll go into the whole Hades thing since that's something that I pride myself on and had lots of questions about. First, no, I am not a Satanist. Second, no, it's not because of God of War or Disney's Hercules. It all comes down to how much passion I have towards my deity of the chosen pantheon I follow. I am, for lack of a better term, a Hellenist. Meaning I worship the Greek gods, follow their old practices and everything, or at least everything that the authorities will allow me to do. Read that as no animal cruelty and sacrifices, and no drug-induced stupors, amongst a few other things. I adopted the name to pay my respect and reverence to my patron, as well as to make sure that everybody else out there that has the wrong idea doesn't use it and slander my God and misuse the name. Next up, my personality and interactions. Are they genuine? Are they scripted? Are they 100% genuine given the fact that all this is what the internet allows you to do is script everything? And I can guarantee you that 100% of everything I've said on this site and my comments and everything is 100% generated on the fly. I have a creative mind and I'm an adopter of an oral tradition of storytelling. I need to be able to create and use everything on the spot. Hell, I have won awards at improv groups for being able to have these quick wit responses and everything, and I pride myself on it. And, I mean, let's be honest. Improv, as well, is just kind of an extension of the real person you are, put on a character that you are playing. Sometimes what's funny is the characters I do play, I've actually had people spit out hot coffee due to some of the stuff I've said, which, by the way, is a true story. More than willing to go into it any time. Another thing being asked is, why the sunglasses in the last video? Why cover them up and everything? actually, there's two reasons for that. First one, it stems from a superstition I have that the eyes are the windows to the soul. And to truly know somebody, you need to see into their soul. That last video I made, while it was a creation of mine, it is not 100% the real me. This is the real me here. Why would I ruin the illusion and let you see the truth that that's not the real me? Anyways, second, it also gives me a chance to show off these beautiful baby blues to you. See, nice, aren't they? Okay, last little tidbit before I run out of time here. Well, my first video was about the grab your attention side of me. The let's get everybody watching, let's get everybody riled up and following the real Hades. All for the masses, all for the people out there. I don't like using gimmicks like that. I don't like using gimmicks like cross-dressing or wearing a skinned anime character on my head or relying on the fact that I have an absurd amount of virtual friends that, are willing to help me out. This is why people should help me. No, round two is letting you know about me, and the producers to know about me. Yes, the other stuff grabs the attention and keeps you here, but does it show real merit? No, it really, really doesn't show merit. It really just shows the lengths that some people will go to really get their 15 minutes of fame and the illusion that they have the merit to actually go forth and pursue this, or it's their dream. As I've said on the PS blog, this whole thing is an insanely fun way of going about a job interview. I mean, honestly, we're all competing for a job, even though it is a game show. I mean, we must all be able to show our talents. We must be able to do all this stuff. During the show, we're going to be able to show that we can do the actual end job. And this isn't just a reality show, it's a job interview. And honestly, only the best will make it through. And that, as well as some of the other people have said, is going to be me. So, not to sound cocky or anything, go ahead and read down below. People agree with me that it really should be me on here. Anyways, before I go too long, thanks for the time. See you all at the show.